What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is Wednesday. It's March 19th, and we're now within about 24 hours of the big tournament, so it's starting to get pretty exciting. We had some games yesterday. We had 9 of them. I went 6-3 against the spread, so hopefully you guys cash some tickets there. Every day, every single game against the spread I cover here on the channel. So if you're new here today or you just haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video for doing this every day for you guys. I'll be doing it the whole tournament long, so hopefully appreciate that. These are my numbers coming into the tourney, guys. I did have one little wager yesterday. I tried to gain a half unit of profit just to have something in the mix. I took the under 67.5. And despite just a zero effort, a just heartless, gutless effort, you could almost say it looked rigged. It still took a crazy fadeaway 3 at the buzzer from RJ Davis to break that. So I did lose that one. That loss is integrated into the numbers. Half a unit, man, just trying to make a half unit of profit. That is a drop in the bucket. I'm not worried at all. 6-3 against the spread overall yesterday, so still dialed in. It sucks to come up short. I don't usually do totals. And that's probably why. It's just always some bullshit like that. It feels like you're just always on the wrong end of like ridiculous shots. So 17-9 the last 5 days. About the last month, up about 40 units of profit. Sitting around a 63% winning percentage coming into the tourney. So I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I got my game circled. I got my game started. I got all the texts ready to go out to the client list later tonight. As soon as it's just after midnight, I'll update the client list one last time, and the barrage, the absolute barrage of futures. I mean, I got picks for teams I think are going to win the Final Four. I got first round picks. I got my hypotheticals for the second round. I got a bunch, guys. I'm ready to go. I told you guys last week, man, that I was going to go hard in the conference tournaments on Thursday and Friday. And this time around, it's looking like Saturday and Sunday are going to be the heavier hitting plays. I got my hypotheticals of teams that I'm hoping can get through the first round. And if they match up in the second round, I do believe we have some home runs there. So fingers are crossed. The first round is the first round. You don't want to go too hard. I know it's exciting that all these games are kicking off, but a lot of these games are kind of shit, man. They're just kind of shit. There's upsets. It's unpredictable. You get some crazy stuff happening. So I'm really, really looking forward to Saturday and Sunday in terms of the money to be made. And there's going to be a lot of it. I'm going hard on Saturday and Sunday. So if you're on my text list, definitely look forward to that. If you're not, the link's in the description. You can see it there right on the bottom of your screen, danspicks.net. You can get a week of picks if you just want to go through the first couple big rounds with me. But you can get a month, man. I go right to NBA playoffs, right to MLB as soon as college basketball wraps up. And if you're interested in how well I do in those two sports, just scroll through all my videos last year. I remain one of the best in the industry in those two sports as well. It's every sport. It's every year. Everything's documented. Deep in profit, man. We're going to make a shit ton of money in this tournament. I'm pumped. But let's go over the games today, man. Let me bring up a second tab. I'll bring up Pickett Sports. We'll refresh the feed, and we'll attack these games just like we did yesterday. 6-3 yesterday, so hopefully we can put some more money in your pocket, man, just for swinging by the channel. Okay, there you go. But before we jump into these games, guys, all of my predictions for round 1 for Thursday, they're coming out later today, just like I do on my Fridays during the regular season. For those big Saturday slates, I used to upload them on those Friday nights to give you guys some extra time. I'm going to do that for the tournament as well. So all the games for this big round 1 going off on Thursday, that'll be later tonight, probably somewhere around 9 o'clock Eastern time. And then, of course, all of my predictions for Friday will be uploaded on Thursday night around the same time frame. So definitely hit the subscribe button so you get notified as soon as that video drops, man. The lines are going to move. So again, later today, look forward to that video. Mount St. Mary's an American. I think I'm going to go money line with American. I think the right team's favored. I think it'll be close. I gave you guys Mount St. Mary's as a prediction many times this year. I'm going to go American here, money line. Dayton, Florida Atlantic. I just don't think Florida Atlantic's that good. The only contradiction here is motivation. It's just motivation. I don't see Dayton being motivated here. Unfortunately, I'll still take a non-motivated Dayton team at a pick 'em price. I'm going to go Dayton, -108 on the money line. Stanford, George Mason. I'm going to go George Mason. I'll just lay the points. I'm not going to get cute there. UAB, I'll take the points. I think this could absolutely be an upset, so I'll take 5.5. Furman and North Texas. I'm not going to get cute here. I'm going to lay the points. I mean, yesterday, guys, I gave you all those dogs. I mean, obviously I gave you Oklahoma State against the spread and I gave you UNC against the spread. But for all those other ones, I said you could probably make a fortune today if you just put one standard unit on all the underdog spreads and then a quarter unit on the money line. And Chattanooga got it done. Georgia Tech lost. So I think I'm just kind of the opposite today. I'm leaning more to the favorites today. And that's not just because I'm just trying to go flip flop, flip a coin and take a guess. I just generally, these numbers around 7.5, 8.5, I just look to the favorites in these ones. I think free throws at the end get it done. So I'm going to go North Texas here against the spread. North Alabama and Bradley, I'll go Bradley, but I'm just going to go money line. Northern Iowa and SMU, I'm going to take the points here. I'm not going to go with the favorite here. I don't think SMU's that good. I don't think they're going to be motivated to win this by margin, so I'll go Northern Iowa. Xavier and Texas. So this is probably the game you guys have the biggest interest in. If I had to take a random guess, yesterday you probably tuned into my channel to get my pick on that UNC game. That ended up putting a winning ticket in your pocket, so I'll try to do it here. And the wrong team's favored. I think Texas wins this game outright, so I'm going to go ahead and take 3.5 points. Always take the points if they're going to give them to you, no doubt about it. I just like the tougher competition, strength of schedule. Xavier was stacking wins, man. They were stacking wins down the stretch of that end of regular season, but it just wasn't against good teams. So, you know, Texas inconsistent, but at least showed the ability to beat much, much better teams than Xavier's beat this year. I worry about Texas in the clutch at the end of the game. Maybe they blow it if it's close, but I'm going to go ahead and take 3.5 with Texas. I think they're going to beat Xavier. I think Xavier's pretty popular pick. Northern Colorado, UC Irvine. I'm going to go Irvine. I'll just lay it. Loyola Chicago, I think the wrong team's favored here. So I'm going to go San Jose State. I'll take 3.5. And then Utah Valley, San Fran. I'm not getting cute here. Give me the Dons. I'll lay the points. I think they're significantly better teams. So that looks like a reasonable number. I'll go with San Francisco to get it done and to cover the spread there. So there's Wednesday, man. The last day, the final day before it really, really gets real. I hope you guys are excited. And I really do encourage you to hop on that text list, man. It's super inexpensive. And I just kill it, man. Am I going to win every single wager I make in the big tournament? Absolutely not. Am I going to win 70% of them? Absolutely not. But I'm going to make a ton of money. You have to have discipline. You got to understand how to do this. I do it every year. It's fully documented. If you're just kind of the recreational bettor, just kind of doing this casually, you swing by my channel, you take my opinions, you make your best guesses. And if you lose your money like you usually do on your own, then you know, it is what it is. If it's not that big a deal to you, I understand. But if you really do want to make money watching these games, everything will get texted, man, directly to your phone. You just have to copy the texts and understand there's going to be losers in the mix. So just pay attention to the unit sizes that are on each wager, and you'll be good to go. At the end of this tournament, you know, we'll have some ups, some downs, a lot of emotional highs and lows, but a lot of money in our pocket. So I would consider it. dancepicks.net. It's a no-brainer. Everybody that won't be on the list will be hearing my full recap at the end of the college basketball season. So with that being said, guys, I am out of here. I will see you